How? John Langsten, Immea Makia Padu. Toking yon hey. What did I say? I said, hello, my name is John Langsten. How are you? Those are about all the words I remember of my native Pamunkey language. Many of the tongues we spoke were stolen many years ago. I was told stories of my ancestors by the elders of my tribe, the Pamunkey, and other tribes who lived in the coastal plains, and tribes like the Saponi and the Occaneechi, who lived in the high plains of the Piedmont in North Carolina and Virginia. In 1714, Alexander Spotswood, the governor of Virginia, built Fort Christiana near Brunswick. He built the fort to protect the English settlers and some of the more peaceful tribes like the Saponi and the Pamunkey. In the school, or in the tribe, they built the school. The school was designed to teach us the English language and the Bible. One of the most famous Saponi to live at Fort Christiana was Ned Bearskin. Ned Bearskin was famous for his hunting and survival skills, and he was hired to protect an Englishman named William Byrd on his long walk through the Dismal Swamp. The governors of Virginia and North Carolina hired William Byrd to go through the Dismal Swamp and draw a line between Virginia and North Carolina. I was born after my family left Fort Christiana. The governor closed the fort in 1720. The Pamunkey and the Saponi scattered to towns throughout Virginia and North Carolina. Even after our families left the fort, we had a treaty with Virginia that we would have to send some of our boys to the English schools. So in 1755, my brother Gideon and I were sent to the Brafferden School in Williamsburg. The Brafferden School, like the school at Fort Christiana, was there to teach us their language, the Bible, math, and some of the arts like painting and limning. Above all, we were required to memorize and recite the church catechism. I learned many things. I lost many things too. Probably one of the things I miss most about my native culture was my grandmother's corn soup. But at least my brother Gideon was with me. In the years after I left the Brafferden School, I saw war, enslavement, and devastation. Even after the Pamunkey tribe fought in the American War for Independence, we still struggle to save our language and our culture. Like the elders predicted, many of the tribes would lose their land and their culture. Many of the tribes once at odds, now desperate to save their land and language, would have to find a way to band together. Tribes or clans of the tribes like the Saponi, the Tuscarora, and the Meharin went north to New York and were adopted by the Haudenosaunee, made a part of the Iroquois nation. Some tribes went west, like to Ohio, and then some to South Carolina. My tribe, the Pamunkey, refused to give up our land. We held fast to the reservation we had in Virginia. But in the generations to come, we too would have to learn to join with other tribes and other people. Our ancestors wanted us to get along. I can remember sitting in the longhouse with other tribes as we would try to settle grievances and make plans. I would hear the elders say, "We're all from the same tree." I would hear the native women tell their husbands and their squabbling children these wise words. What tree would have branches so foolish as to fight amongst themselves?